Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, man. And summer's lease hath all too short a date, dude. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Why are you quoting a Shakespearean sonnet?
I'm just trying to help you out with your girl problems, man. You walk up to a lady, recite this sonnet, her heart'll melt right in your hands, man.
What? No, okay, just get out of here. I'm trying to film a rant video.
Alright, fine. I have more important things to do anyway.
Okay, so today's topic is one I've wanted to cover since the beginning of this channel. It is an absolute scourge on this world. I am, of course, talking about
online dating.
Oh my Lanta. Where do I even begin? You know, sites like Binder, Timble, OK Fish, plenty of Cupids. Now, when I first tried online dating, I thought it would be a great idea. You know, being as socially awkward as I am, and being as shy as I am, and being as much of a loser as I am. I felt like, you know, maybe there's a bit more of a chance for me to actually find someone on the World Wide Web. After all, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea. That's what I thought, anyway. However, reality turned out to be a lot different. So, let me lay out some of the problems I have with online dating. First of all, if you're a guy, prepare to send 1 million messages and get 0 replies. No replies. Someone? Anyone? Ah! Part of it is because there are so many lonely losers on the internet that any given girl, if she's even, you know, reasonably attractive or has like a reasonably good personality that shines through in her profile, she will be bombarded by like 500,000 messages a day. This makes it extremely difficult for the girl in question to reply to really any of them. And then like 55% of them are just, hey babe, you want to get a load of this dick? Stupid horny creeps ruining it for the rest of us. Now, because of this fact, it results in guys like me having to send out like 8 million messages to 8 million different girls and never get any sort of a reply. At least, you know, if I actually ask a girl out in real life, you know, at least I know her answer. At least I'm getting rejected instead of just sending words out into this void of eternal ignorance. You've essentially got to be like Brad Pitt levels of attractive to catch any girl's attention. If you are not at least like Tom Holland level, like you got no chance. You got absolutely no chance at all. Like, you think that this girl that you like online, you know, she has a cool profile, she's pretty and stuff. You think she's gonna notice you when there's like 18 different guys in like muscle shirts with like 5% body fat? All these other dudes messaging her. You got some stiff competition there, boy. You really think you can compete? Because of everything I've mentioned, that it leads to an interesting dichotomy when it comes to online dating. You know, I personally believe online dating is better suited for women than men, and I'll tell you why. Because of this social expectation that men are supposed to be like the pursuers, and then women are supposed to just kind of sit there and be like,
oh, I love another gentleman caller. Oh, such a joy. Oh, another gentleman asking me out on a date. Oh, a third. Oh, a fourth. Oh, I'm getting so much attention.
and before you bombard me in the comments section saying,
oh, Eric, this isn't true. I'm a girl on online dating and I never get any attention at all.
Look, I'm just talking generalities. This is like the case in general. There are always exceptions to the rule. I do believe that on average, for the average person, online dating is a better option for women than for men. Because think about it, you know, if men are the ones always out kind of going after women, then all your typical girl's got to do is just kind of make a profile, you know, fill it out with some somewhat interesting factoids about herself, and as long as she's both reasonably attractive. She doesn't even have to be like supermodel hot. Just, you know, reasonably attractive, and or has like at least a somewhat interesting personality, she will get at least some attention. Now, of course, there is a downside to that too, from what my female friends tell me, and that downside is you get a lot of guys who are like,
"Oh yeah, you know you want some of my dick. Oh, tonight, girl, come over to my place and I'll make you feel things you've never felt before. Oh yeah."
That's kind of the downside from that end of the spectrum, from what I can tell. Your average guy's side of things, which is the side that I'm more familiar with, you get a different phenomenon. A phenomenon of constantly introducing yourself over and over again to women you know will ignore your existence. But still you do it. Again and again. Because you're lonely. And you've been lonely for a long time. Some kind of attention. Some form of affection. I'm not bitter. Who gave you that idea? And then like 50% of the girls on online dating sites have basically the same profile. They're all like, "Oh, I'm just a dreamer who's in love with life. I love to travel. I'm just your basic chick who enjoys a nice pumpkin spice latte," you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the thing is, they don't really need to put in that much effort because, you know, they're gonna get guys paying attention to them anyway. And then like another 35% of the girls you come across, their profiles are like one sentence long, and then the only other thing they have is a link to their Instagram profile. It's not even like they're really interested in dating at all. They just want to grow their Instagram followers. I'm not jaded at all. What are you talking about? I'm not jaded at all. It's been way too long since I've been on a date. Of course, you have a couple more pretty infamous problems with dating sites. Another big problem is that, you know, when you're actually going to date with a girl from a dating site, they often don't look anything like their profile picture. Of course, you know, that's probably true for the guys as well. Not that I've really talked to many girls ever. I mean, I haven't really talked to many girls about online dating, but I guess it kind of goes both ways. But the girls, you know, they take their pictures from, you know, like a certain angle, they slap the filters on, probably, you know, they got the full makeup going, and, you know, when you meet them in person, you know, no filter, you know, they don't have the flattering angles helping them out. You got they're going with the no makeup treatment, which in some ways I think may be a good move, you know. Help them tell whether the guy they're out on a date with is more interested in their personality or in their makeup caked angle photos. But still, it can be a little disorienting when, you know, you thought a girl looked one way, she looks another. Another big problem with online dating is obvious robots and trolls. Seriously, online dating sites are a haven for robots, scammers, and trolls. Catfishing is a thing. I've never been catfished myself, but, you know, catfishing can be a bit of an epidemic in online dating. You rip a picture of some attractive woman off Google, not some like super well-known model, but just you find some like more obscure model, rip a picture or two of them off Google, you slap them onto your fake profile. Then guys start looking at this picture, being like, "Wow, she's looking good. Great personality too, man. I'm liking this hard." You know, then they like back in like 2 seconds, and then the guy's like, "Holy crap, this girl's actually into me. Of course I'll go on a date. Oh yeah." Show up, it's some other girl, or even worse, some guy. There are some sites out there that are worse for this than others.
Bloody face.
But, there are so many robots and trolls out there. Fortunately, it does get pretty easy to spot them once you're experienced enough. You know, once you've gone through a few of them, you'll start to notice the telltale signs of robot profiles. Basically, if like a supermodel quality woman, in terms of looks, likes your profile, then sends you a message that's like,
"Hey baby, what you doing tonight?"
yeah, that's a troll. If you go to their profile and it's like some like super like supermodel looks quality woman in like a bikini in like some sexually provocative pose, and then their profile is like,
Hi, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a horny 22-year-old woman who just wants to be pleasured in every way imaginable.
yeah, I don't think I should need to tell you that that's fake. This should be pretty obvious. And a lot of these spam bots and like troll profiles don't even try to hide the fact that they're like spam, because they know that there are guys out there who will match with them despite the fact that they are completely transparently obvious trolls. And they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Look here, I found one. I'll show you. Here we have a prime example of a troll profile. Girl in a somewhat provocative pose, not wearing all that much clothing. And then all they have in their profile is, meet okay.
Ask, find out. Hello, meet me.
I mean, come on, you're not even trying. And then there's the phenomenon known as ghosting. I often like to say that online dating is full of ghosts and trolls. And the ghosts, among the girls that actually respond to you, a good portion of them will be ghosts. You'll be, cruising along, you have your phone in your hand, you'll be, typing up a message, replying to this girl who hits you up on online dating, and you're like, holy crap, after sending like 8,000 messages, someone finally replied to me and we're having an actual real conversation. This is so amazing! But then, after a few days go by,
You get ghosted.
for those of you who don't know what ghosting is, imagine this. Hey there, girl. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad, guy. I'm just living my life, trying to, be the best person I can be.
Alright, so what are your interests? I'm into kickboxing and steak.
Ooh, I love steak as well. It's one of my favorite foods.
Sweet. So, wanna get some steak? Hello? Girl? You still there? I thought we had something! I thought we had a connection! Why? This is like the 8th time this has happened this week! This happens frustratingly often. I think all but like 2 or 3 of the girls that I've talked to in online dating have eventually turned out to be ghosts. That's why I've come to the conclusion that no matter how hard it is, for people like me, it's easier to just get shot down in real life. Online dating seemed promising at first. Online dating is a waste of your time! And I think I'm gonna have to end this here. Honestly, I have nothing more to add. It's just, it sucks. Online dating completely sucks. So, what? Who are you? The name's Cool. Uncle Cool. What kind of a name? Okay, look, I don't care. First this poncho boy shows up. Now you're in... Just... Where do you guys keep coming from? I've come to give you a little bit of advice. See, there's no one better to tell you how to stop being a pathetic loser than me, Uncle Cool. After all, I am the embodiment of pure, raw male sexuality. What? Look, I don't need dating advice from some random dude in a wife beater. Just get out of here. I'm not just some random dude in a wife beater. I am known across the world as the most successful ladies' man this world has ever seen. And you, sir, are in need of some serious help. Just... What do you mean? I mean, look at you. You got your dorky haircut, your terrible mismatched ears, your stupid red flannel. Hey, I happen to think this is a very nice flannel, thank you very much. I'm here to tell you that, unfortunately, unlike me, women will not line up for you at all. Well, who cares what you think anyway? I have likable qualities. I dated someone for nearly 2 years before. Bravo, bravo. Where'd that get you, huh? I mean, sure, I'm not I don't have supermodel quality looks, but like, I look decent enough, don't I? And you know, once you get to know me, I think I'm a decently cool guy.
You've known it all along, haven't you? You're just a loser. That's all you'll ever be, man. That's all you'll ever be.
No, I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to listen to a word you say. I have value. I'm not a loser, and I know it.